Yo, YouTube, what is going on? AJ here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna say that this is not somewhat drama. I don't think this is really drama at all, but it's gonna get a little bit more spicy. I know the recent videos lately about my content, Wuthering Ways and gacha have been a little bit more spicy, you know what I mean, with woo and HSR and stuff like that. But today I want to talk about something serious that I seen. There's a well-respected creator who I thoroughly respect and like, and I do think he's a good person, but I think recently he made a very terrible mistake, and I'm gonna be more respectful and polite towards this person, because from what I've seen, he does seem like a genuinely good guy. And the person I'm talking about is Doro44, and it stems from this tweet first from Glaive Keo. I was up late at night, you know what I mean, your boy couldn't sleep, he's finishing an anime up, you know, just catching up on stuff, you know what I mean. And lo and behold, I checked Twitter, just scrolled through, and I see Keo tweeted something, and it was that Doro44's tweet. Yes, Doro44 is who we are talking about. But before we get into it, first and foremost, guys, if you like the content on the channel, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm trying to be one of the top gacha creators in the space. Thank you guys for keeping the lights on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video, and let's really just talk about how, honestly, I want to give my honest take about this. Is a stupid opinion, but let's read Keo's and see what I read, and I want to share with you guys. I don't know when it started, but all I see right now is people victim blaming the consumers for the predatory systems of these gacha games. Companies, at first I thought it was just different opinions, but the amount I saw just now made me absolutely sick to my stomach. Now that's all Keo put in his tweet right here, but he's clicking on this, and obviously Red New writer said something and replied obviously right here. But I want to just go to Doro's original tweet, and I want to give my honest thoughts about this. So Doro says, not to defend the multi-billion-dollar company, but aren't the gacha mechanics explained in the game? If you're allowing your kids to spend your money in a gacha game, then that's just bad parenting. I'm not sorry. Now, there's a lot of things you can say about this, but this is just a horrible damn take. And for even further context, guys, it was PC Gamer who tweeted this 13 hours ago. The FTC says Genshin Impact deceived children, teens, and other players into spending hundreds of dollars on prizes they stood little chance of winning. The PC Gamer / RPG. Now, I'm not sure what prizes they're talking about or something like that. I'm not sure if they're talking about the gacha system and stuff like that. But even Doro tried to backtrack a little bit, but he says, but I will say implementing more protective measures so that kids don't go spending money they shouldn't isn't a bad thing. But this take right here from Doro44, and I want to talk about Doro. Doro is not a negative guy. He's not a toxic person. He's, from what I've seen, and I'm looking only from the outside and anybody who's spoken with him, he's, you know, this positive Hoyoverse creator, this positive Genshin guy, and plays other gachas too. But when I see something like this, as stupid of a take as this is, I'm just like, Jesus, man, like, what made him decide to like type this, then potentially read this back and be like, oh yeah, this is a good idea? And the thing that bothers me so much, guys, right now is that gacha games and stuff like that are very predatory practice. Let's just talk about it. Compared to other games in the market right now, you could be playing a game like Marvel Rivals, even though they're two different genres of a game, right? Like one's a FPS hero shooter and this is gacha. It's still, one's a free-to-play game you don't have to spend money on. The game's very polished, and all 30-something characters are free. That's right, you can play a new character where you don't have to grind asteroids, don't have to do any of that right away. Just download the game, play any character for free. In gacha, you either have one of two options: either grind away as free to play, right, and spend a lot of time. You're paying with time, guys. Like, your time is very valuable. I don't think people understand that. Like, your time you can do things to enjoy life, go out, spend time with family. There's so much. Like, time is the most precious thing in the world, and I think as you get older you realize that. But when you're talking about kids, he's talking about kids. I don't understand. Like, I almost want to have a conversation with Doro and be like, when you were a kid, you did nothing wrong. Were you this innocent golden child? So you were perfect? I know I did stuff that was stupid as a kid that I got spanked for. I never went and go spent money that wasn't mine. You know what I mean? But I did do stupid stuff as a kid. I think any kid has done stupid stuff. You know what I mean? You don't know any better, you know? And the thing is with these gacha games and stuff like that too, and again, I'm not going too deep into what PC gamers even talking about. They stood little chance of winning and talking about deceiving and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, for this take that Doro put out, I understand if he was talking about, oh, you're 16, you're 18, you should know better by then, you know what I mean? But a lot of people tend to forget, while we talk about these gacha games and we talk about, oh, there's mommy, and the women talk about, oh, there's daddy, a lot of people forget that there's a younger generation of kids who do play these games because they see, you know, these vibrant colors, these cool action sequences. It's free to play games. It's accessible on mobile, and all around the world, you know what I mean? And they just play for the gameplay and story because this is cool for them. This is fun for them. It's easy, you know what I mean, to get into. Like, guys, the truth of the story is I have a younger sister, and the funny thing is, guys, I didn't know about Genshin Impact until she told me about Genshin Impact because I saw her playing it one day, and that's how I discovered and found out about gacha games. And it blows my mind. He's talking about, oh, that's bad parenting. Parents don't know any better nowadays, you know what I mean? My dad used to play games back then. My dad can't even tell you what's happening in a game right now. You know what I mean? Things are so different. Parents are busy with their lives. They're either working, they have important stuff, they stress, they got to make sure their children are good. They don't know always what their kids are doing 24/7. And you know what I mean? And kids don't tell their parents anything always either. Sure, there's protective measures and you can monitor stuff too. But at the end of the day, for him to make this take when kids don't know any better, I just think this is terrible. I really just think this is terrible. I'm not sure what all the responses are down here, guys, and I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be honest with you guys. But my honest thoughts genuinely about this, I'm not really trying to start drama with Doro. I think it's a very shit take by him. I don't think he read this back and tweeted it. If he did, it's a very stupid tweet for him to even put it out there. I'm sure the person's a good dude. This is just terrible, and I don't like this. Gacha is a predatory, you know, gaming market, to say the least, where we have to spend money on a bunch of characters, you know what I mean? And the craziest thing is, guys, it's not even guaranteed. Especially if you're playing the Hoyoverse games, it's not guaranteed. There's a 50-50 for both the character and the weapon. And even for Wuwa, at least Wuwa's slightly better, guys, but still, you have the 50-50 on the character for a reason. The companies do need to make money, you know what I mean? But overall, that's just my thoughts on this. I don't know. It's a little bit irritating me. I wanted to talk about it. I want to talk to my community about something. You guys let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Am I wrong for this take? Do you guys think Doro's wrong for this take? I want to hear your guys' thoughts about the overall, like, gacha space, the gacha systems and stuff like that. I would love to hear my community's opinion. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.